Sorry about that. My stream's being weird. Yeah.
Armor protects you from damage. The best armor, of course, does so much more.
Okay. We're gonna check the food. Ooh, I can one food. Let's do that. Probably should have kept the gold just in case random encounter wants gold.
I'm
Mr.
starting to
Lionel.
wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield.
Oh, goodness. You know what? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Though I don't think so. We'll give him the bread for my plate. Of course, you brought me back. I know, right? Alright. The Jack of
The undead.
Skulls.
Of all the players in the game, these are the most dangerous in the world, yet in no natural form. A wrongness, an error,
This
cheating.
tenacious undead is unusually difficult to lay to rest. In addition to his sheer strength, this skeleton has the power to revive recently defeated skeletons in its close vicinity, serving as captains to his squads of lesser skeletons. These unholy abominations strike fear into the hearts of all warm-blooded folk, for until this fiend is defeated, their legions are effectively endless. So he's a lich!
We play for a token now.
Alright. Four of Skulls versus boss as well. So I want to take care of the Jack of Skulls first. That's what I'm seeing here.
Shots from rifles cannot be deflected. You would do better to avoid them. Are you agile enough?
Where is he? GG. Ooh, there's an actual Lynch in the game.
Ah, well done.
I do
Well
have an
done
intense
indeed.
hatred of
But you
liches,
have
so this will
roused
be
the
fun.
dead in their dusty tombs, and even I cannot say what will come of it. Now our wager becomes more interesting. Will the tools you've earned suffice to address the challenges I pose?
Never.
That is the question, is it not?
The landlocked lover. Scavenger's Cap. Gain 5 food. I don't have DLC. They actually did release a free update. Is what I saw on their posts. So I guess that's what that is. I can hardly hear myself talk, let alone think. Alright, there we go. Ooh, another Devil's Wager. The Crucible. The Queen of Dust. The Helpful Priest. And Desert Storm. Okay. Helm of Reflection. Ooh, that actually looks pretty cool. Kinda looks like a skeleton's head plus mail? I don't know. Consuming Shade. Angel's Wings. The Frost Fang.
Shall we deal again? Another round, and our game truly begins.
Alright. Story mode. All the shame. Not just some of it, but all of it.
A bold woman, this one. She did not collapse when the Empire did. No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
Going to remove the second medium armor. And consuming the shame, because all the shame. Encounter mode. We're going to do a helpful priest. Because I'm going to at least somewhat easier mode this. Oh yeah, I was going
play
to
for the cup. The first of my symbols.
Alright. If you want to do Devil's Wager, do it now or in endless mode.
I've added
We'll
some
attempt
cards to
endless
spice
mode
up the
later.
game. In addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully.
What if I don't want to, mate? The Landlocked Lover.
Again, a token is at stake.
The door to the Landlocked Lover opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or God forbid smelled a kraken? The Cancode Cover. clocked club cover? Oh yeah, that makes sense. It doesn't matter if you use those language. If you use foul language, that's fine. I'm good with
Take your
foul
time if
language.
you like. I've waited long enough.
You've waited long enough, eh? Well, maybe I haven't seen the Kraken. Maybe I have. Maybe I've smelled the goddamn thing. You don't know. The landlord stares at you in disbelief. He proceeds to rant and rave nearly an hour about the dangers, claws, feeding patterns, and scents of the Kraken. After which, you learn his name is Carlo, and in years he sailed the seas a captain. He now owns this inn and stays far away from the sea as possible. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich is a port run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening in there. Perhaps you could leave and have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. Carlo gestures to the empty, damp-ridden flea hole that he calls home.
Take the token. It is yours.
Twisted Canyon. The Maiden.
You might think the world of the cards is grim. Yet, even in the darkness, there is light to be found.
Again, I'm going to ask for gold.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
It's said that sharp-eyed adventurers may protect themselves from the worst of Lady Luck's contrary nature. Farewell, mortal.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another flaw awaits.
I don't know. I'm fine with just about any amount of gold right now.
This game is still only beginning. New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet.
Really now? Tell me more about how far it is to go. Please. The helpful
Priests, gods, and eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it.
Internal damnation. Ooh.
Blessings will remain always active and are never removed. Unless you die, of course. Then you're back where you began, as always.
About 20 to 25-ish. about.
Useful.
Oh, wow. Those are actually both very useful cards.
Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed. As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
You hear a shout from up ahead, the sounds of battle racing forward. You discover a brave warrior surrounded by undead. Stranger! He calls out as he throws his weapon to you. Here, take my mace and put that into these monstrosities.
It's a lump of iron on a stick. Not
terribly subtle. No, not subtle at all. Good game, mate. Good game. Good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back at Kaderi, he says, slowly standing. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom. Recently, I came to investigate. It's definitely gonna stick it to those skeletons. He stops to look around. It's all the bone fragments. More of them here than I suspected. Some new horror must have decided to settle these parts and brought its minions. I must head back to the capital and report this to the Duke. Watch your step, friend. There's something more powerful at work than just these skeletons. Call for the priest. In a shadowy grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. The priests have some skill in tending wounds, but they excel in removing curses for a price, of course. Greetings, wise traveler. We have much to offer you. Right. I'm gonna buy food because okay, 4, 11, 4, 8, 12, so that's one less. 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. No, 16, 20. Okay, so that's 2 less. Yeah, this is more efficient. Hitch a ride.
Better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
You found a nearby friendly trader who was willing to let you ride on his wagon. Hitch a ride.
What brings
Get
you
your
to
ride!
Ha! I know you will not tell me.
It's about the
Like all
same
the
as
rest,
those
you are
cells.
silent.
You see at any store if you buy more at once it costs a little bit less if you calculate it, I think. I would assume so, but I'm also skeptical because reasons. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention. Notice that he appears to be a goblin, fully disguised as a human. His wisest face grins at you with a hint of madness.
My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure you up your heart's desire. With this wizarding wand of my own creation.
Ask him what he needs.
I need to help you.
I wouldn't say perfect voice acting because it's all mimicry, and voice acting is a lot of staying in character the entire time. And coming up with characters is one of the few things that I love to do, so when I'm given the chance, I tend to do that. So he's a goblin. Give him a goblin-esque voice. I could give him Gollum's voice.
Racist monsters the precious.
Or something like that. It's always fun. A maze of traps. Of course I'm going to enter the cave set. Just have to remember that A is the dodge button. Ah! And not dodging into the trap. We're not going that way. And in. One equipment.
Fling your opponent's challenges back in their faces. A little extra health, but it is only a momentary respite. Are you sure that's the right approach?
If not for that hit at the start. Yeah. I was hoping I would dodge the other way since I was holding that direction, but seemingly not. 1 second, gotta take a drink. Alright, let's see what's next, eh? Traveling healer. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Healer specializes in curing wounds and also has some skill at removing curses. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Trying to come up with voices for people who don't have a description. It's kind of hard to do. Gonna buy a little bit more food. Oh, we still can. 4, 12. Alright. I'm gonna actually just buy the food up to 15 and call it good. Actually, should just bought 3. But I didn't think that through, so... Guess I want to leave the shop. The river.
How will you cross this time? A choice. Select your desire.
Booyah! Your light armor makes crossing easy, and you even stop to dive for some shiny stones on the riverbed that may fetch a few coins.
Well done. One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs.
Only a few.
You are close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle.
My metal?
Goblins. I do love goblins. Truly, I haven't seen their like in years. Excellent.
In years, eh? One night, you awaken to find your belongings being rifled through by goblins. As soon as they take notice to your story, they run away with a piece of your equipment, and they have stolen some of your food and gold. Oh, he'll always see my metal. It's all shiny, golden, and painful as hell. 3 of goblins. It's only 3? Okay, what equipment did you steal, bastards? Oh, you sons of bitches. You stole my... That's my sword, thank you very much. I'm sorry, were you looking for a way to escape from my fury? Go die in your watery death. Dead King's Hall.
If it were not for greed, then who would play at this game?
All the greed in the world is worthwhile.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
2 of dust, 2 of dust. saw the card go to the wrong spot. And bash his skull open.
Middle of the road in every way.
Okay.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Plus 5 health. Useful.
Though I
Oh,
admire
devil.
his ilk, I live by very different rules.
What voice to give this guy this time? Ooh, I know. The cloaked devil appears in your path.
I am here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. Since that is whom you wish to fight, I think today I shall make you fight the others instead, just for fun.
Yes. I did just give him Elmo's voice. Deal with it. No.
I did not realize you were such a fearsome adversary. I will bear that in mind.
Achievement unlocked. Master Combatant.
Excellent!
The devil cries.
You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself.
The dealer draws you 3 gain cards.
An item that tells you how to move quickly, but tempts you to take your time.
Bandit
Our
attack.
bandits are displeased with your challenges.
A group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy with you killing his men. 3 of dust.
little gold to give you a taste for it. Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the Queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
A reason to fuck you up, mate. A reason to fuck you up. This Desert Queen is more lethal in battle and harder to kill than a regular bandit. Her blades are sharp and she is frequently protected by a powerful crossbow. The bandit queen was taken by slaves as a child and raised in the desert. Over the years, she has bribed and murdered her way to her current position as second in command of the Desert Thieves, proving herself capable of ruthless cunning.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
And I do not think you have the brain to realize. Done and done.
Inevitable, I suppose.
Defeated.
So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players.
Goblet upgrades. Stronger counterattacks. I've been playing games like these for years. Gauntlet. Those types of battles are not new to me. But I love this type of game. This might actually stay as a fairly stable game for me.
You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments.
Smuggler's Wharf. Health Potion. Healer's Ring. Charity. For helping the Captain's guards, you received a mace and a mace. For dividing For diving into the river, you receive the Ring of Survival. For exploring the Dead King's Hall, you receive a treasure chest. As reward for defeating my bandit queen, you receive these cards. Jack of Plague. Asleep in the Forest. Mage's Tower. And Field of Poppies. Hooray for treasure chests! Fleet Cuffs. Armor of Cold. And Huge Hammer!
Come, play again.
Oh, always a mimic. Always be prepared for the mimic. Mate, because the mimic is always fun.
Do you have what it takes to defeat the rats?
Twice the fail.
Ah, the rats. They have swarmed up from the dark places beneath the realms of humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe.
Of course it's going to be hammer time. We're going to remove the sword. We're going to keep the axe. The axe has not done me any wrong lately. And we're going to grab the Armor of Cold and Ring of Survival. Let's grab the Fleet Cuffs as well. May as well. Put one mason. May as well put in Devil's Wager because why not? Treasure chest because mimics are always fun. A winding trail. Field of Poppies. The Crucible. Ambush, and Deadman's Gorge, because I always love a good encounter. Doesn't look like the guards did anything, so. Start game.
Our Lord of Plague does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
And you know what I like to do? I like to kick your ass. Just saying, mate. Alright. Good to know. We're going to go left. Traveling Jeweler. May as well approach. Oh, hey, I got a shield to start off. The Maze of Traps. I do love a good trap. And I love a good maze. If only I were a thief so I could... Alright, let's see. Oh, hey. I did not see that one coming. Yep, and the maze changed. Oh, you son of a bitch. And good game. We're actually going to take the armor cold.
Caution, adventurer. This armor pulls energy from the world around you. Sometimes form follows function, and vice versa. In this case, it's called a huge hammer. You take a guess.
Stop.
As
Hammer
pleases
time.
you. Funny little fellows.
Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Do do. Can't touch this. Wait, I thought. They stole my hammer. No stealing my hammer. Dumb bastards. It's my hammer. And the Twisted Canyon. Alright, perfect for climbing. Follow failure. Nope, hammer time.
Descend ever deeper into the subterranean pit.
Okay, that works. There's no reason to...
Down once more, seeking the heart of it all.
take the stairs. All I was doing was avoiding the skull.
Each of these cards is crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
You wander among the field of poppies. Too late, you realize that the poppies are making you sleepy. You wake up groggy and disoriented. Forced
Roaming
escape.
ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Your path forward takes you into the forest. Take the forest path. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure. May as well.
Hush. Can you hear the way his claws scratch the tiles?
Oh, thank goodness, wandering traveler. In a shading grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Buy items. After every third combat, player receives 20 health. Don't need it. Gold for each hit. All weapons, attacks are enhanced. Power, poison taints. We're gonna take the consuming.
It's the
trade.
tool of the traitor. So
An angry
quick to
mob.
anger. That's what makes them a mob, really.
As you approach the small town of Witcherburg, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts you. I'm too nice. I'm gonna hold on to my axe. I'm gonna buy food.
I'm sure you are grateful for that. Bandit,
Bandit
eh?
attack, eh?
Make an enemy of one, and you've made an enemy of all. One can't help but admire their single-mindedness.
You don't even have to make an enemy of them. They're already your enemy to begin with. Stop. time. Not a flawless victory. I wasn't paying any attention. I wanted to smack my hammer. I wanted to bring down the hammer and stop half the time them. Oh well. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of reward from Dust King.
Crypt rubbing.
Am I really
I'm
only
not
worth
sure
6
that
gold?
fighting back makes this any more dignified.
Time to take a look at surprise. I guess that works. Damn, wrong way. And death. Keep pressing B. B does nothing.
I'm impressed. Few select these sorts of weapons because nobody ever anticipates being in peril. Such misplaced confidence is usually their downfall.
I'll actually take that and use it, because it's even more hammer time. We'll just say that, okay, let's say that they gave them half the reward for embarking on the adventure.
Again, the
So I'm
surprise
only worth
attack.
12 gold.
The novelty must wear thin on subsequent travels.
Either way, it's still not enough.
Plague by name and plague by nature. The rats leave behind a deadly toxin.
Eat shield to face.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, mate, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
He awaits plague and pestilence and blood and teeth.
Or plague. And good game, sir.
The queens and kings of the rat kind have lost a child here today. For slaughter, your reward.
Berserker armor. Scorching zeal. Calling the Ratman. King of Dusk. Dust. Devil. Carnival. Emperor's own hero. Ratman hunting. Ratman hunting and Ratman hunting.
Come, play. I do not want to just sit here. Now we play.
The King of Dust. Compensation. Whenever the player finishes a combat, they lose 1 gold per 15 health.
Some men thrive in anarchy and chaos. The King of Dust is one such. His tools are cruelty and terror, and I suspect he will harbor a great hatred for you, my friend.
Good, because I harbor a great hatred for him too. Counters, we're going to go for Devil's Carnival and the Wharf.
In these lands, the King of Dust takes his tithe of all.
Okay. Scratching my eyes. And equipping my glasses again.
You face the first of my kings. Each has shaped the nature of their forces with the strength of their will. They will turn that power to your destruction.
Will they now? Yes, let's enter this cave. 'Cause I love traps. Don't you know? Alright.
Faster is always better. An excellent way to turn an injury into an asset.
During combat, strikes sustain from bows and wands. There's no reason for a cooldown increase, but it is a medium armor.
Change for armor, as you will.
up. The maiden. Maiden, always best choice. We're actually gonna ask for a longer life.
An expedition. Press on.
And turn back. And then challenge us last.
It amuses me to watch them theorize. To attempt to discern the very likeness of the gods down to their toes.
For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods.
Choose from these options.
He says a few words in the language of the old religion and gently touches your head. It is done!
I made that a little too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time.
Don't nerf it, you bastard. At the start of each combat, a random opponent is highlighted. If that creature is the first to die, it pops out 5 gold, which the player may collect.
Work your way through the woods and see what lies beyond.
Always, you know that I will. Just after I
Do you
collect
understand
everything.
how this game works now? Do you comprehend the stakes?
Do you comprehend how idiotic you sound right now?
An ambush.
A winding
Hardly
trail.
fair, is it?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Your death felt good for my axe.
I'm sure
Another
you're grateful
equipment.
for that. The king is one of the players in our great mystery, yet here he lies, dead and unforgiven. His time is now long past.
No, really? Well, at least I'm not fucking spiders. Okay, get your asses over here. I don't feel sorry, mate. I really don't. Traveling mage. Great, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Get
horse
to
is a fine
ride!
companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom. What brings you to play the game?
This is very true.
I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
What are you talking about, mate? I ain't silent, you just can't hear me. The Crucible.
A crucible to heat and purify the flawed metal. You, in this case. This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Enter the Crucible. We're gonna fight the Jack of Dust.
We meet the Jack again. Did you think him done before? Oh, no. Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top. As are we
Have I proven myself deadly yet, sir? I'm gonna fight the dust, to be honest. So I'd rather take the 6th than the plague. This plague hurts a little bit.
6 bandits to keep you on your toes.
That makes it a little bit easier working with that.
The bandits are sorely loyal to their king. They will not let you reach him easily.
Well, that is
No
good.
king falls without a challenge.
I was hoping for a challenge. Ooh! Shield to the jaw, mate. Good go, good go.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
I'm actually going to take the Armor of the Cold.
Every game must include an element of surprise, wouldn't you say? Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of a dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computer machine.
Broken, mate. Y'all just broken. Gotta say.
A coarse defense, but a valuable one nonetheless.
Alrighty.
You may have to contend with every bandit in the kingdom before you reach the king.
No, that's fine. The two skulls, very easy to deal with. Yeah, shattered his skull with my shield. What does that make you feel?
Move quickly from here. there is little material gain to be made.
Stop. Hammer time.
Old Reliable rears his ugly head again.
We have 66 gold. We're going to take the heal. Actually, we'll see what all he is. Going to sell items. Sell the axe. Sell the chains of rage. Alright. The form of dust. Hammer time. Right to the groin. How does that feel?
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Actually, yes, I am.
Down the stairs, mister.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
No, I expect you to die, sir. I'm sorry, did that hurt your spine? Mage's
The
Tower.
very apotheosis of intellect. Magicians. I cannot fault your choice, though I wonder how you will fare against such tactics.
The mages of Korin were the last human magic users. They worshipped and feared. They are worshipped and feared in equal measure. They hide away in their towers, which they build ever upwards to grow closer to the gods they hope to usurp.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
Two of mages. And goodbye, mages. Maybe losing gold each time I do this, but mages died.
Your prize. I don't think the mages will forgive your transgressions there.
Good. I'm not hoping for questionable forgiveness.
A treasure chest? What more iconic emblem of success could we imagine?
Booyah!
Win this and claim my token. A choice. Select your desire.
So much for...
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
I want all the kills. And I have all the food I need to deal with whatever stupidity I might have. And they're skeletons.
Perfect for bludgeoning the undead. Are you sure that's the right approach?
Pretty damn. Because it's always hammer time up to this place.
I have always felt a kinship to the puppy. Together we help you forget, and also recall.
Oh, wonderful. But we're gonna fight the mages again! And shield to the neck. Alright, there we go.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom. On this floor, the King of Dust waits for you. He is prepared. Are you?
Of course I'm prepared, you asshole.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Greetings, stranger. The winter has been hard for my family this year. In the forest behind her, you sense a threat. The woman takes your food eagerly, passing it to some children who suddenly rush from the forest, hands outstretched. You have given enough food to survive the winter, stranger. She receives a sack from behind the bush. This was my husband before he died. Please accept it as my thanks. A mace.
It's enough to put you off crossing at bridges like this. Surely there's an alternative that would leave you less exposed and vulnerable.
Ouch. Well, this will be tasty. And no neck for you. Yeah, we pretty much played whack-a-mole.
More health to work with. Much good may do you.
Perhaps gonna take the healer's ring.
Wealth and health. A recipe for a happy life. I doubt things will end that way, mind you. One piece of each type of equipment, and you're ready to take on the world.
We're gonna go down. Call for the priest. Let's buy some blessings. With what gold? With that gold. Not worth it. Yes, we will leave the shop.
It seems you have made an enemy of the Rat Men. They do not normally attack unless provoked.
Unless provoked, eh?
I always admire a man who can turn an enemy's force against them.
You jerk. of those in a row. Make me have to play whack-a-mole. We're gonna go here to heal up. Yeah, something like that. And then we're going to go against the devil. This would be the third time.
Trust a devil or don't? I wouldn't.
Eight health versus 2 of dust. Alright. Done. Yeah, I probably should, but plus 10 health, don't mind if I do. Well, all dragon relics are.
A wonderful creation, forged of alchemical processes, but given permanent shape. I know of nothing like it.
I love alchemical silver. Don't you?
Of course, killing their leader is a fine way to provoke them.
This is true. And one death. And no hags? What? I'm confused.
I'm sure you are grateful for that. Very few are so foolish as to deliver themselves to the king.
The king of dust. And 4 dustmen. Alright. We'll just smack down the king. Oh yeah. I was more thinking for speed of killing enemies. Jesus Christ.
There are many who will be pleased that you have defeated the likes of my lesser king. As for me, I think you have but proven that I must defeat you entirely. A set of new trinkets for you. You will need them, and more. Alright,
I think that now probably is the time for me to call it a night, because it is 5 in the morning. So we'll run through all these cards and then call it a night here, so.
Come once more to the game.
And thank you